telling the respondent that whatever information he or she will be fulfilling will be kept in confidence, because to derive or asking someone to give information which you will publish without his or her knowledge or without the knowledge of the organization, again this is very very bad practice. Please ensure to write in your cover letter the question or the questions fulfilled will be, information will be kept in confidence is important. Many a times you supplement your information for questionnaire fulfilling through personal interview methods also. Please ensure how to reach to the respondent. There has to be very brief statement before reaching the person. You have to have all courtesies, a telephone courtesies before asking for a telephone interview, and please do take care of that. Like most common thing, you could say that this survey should not take more than 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Probably that will be the right message for the respondent to agree to what you are going to ask for. A polite request or a permission, like, may I please talk to the head of your household for a few minutes? So this will be enough. Somebody you are visiting and they will allow you to talk. So these are important tips you could take care of. Again, wording, sequencing and layout are very very important. Many a times, please ensure that you are doing a recording of information being collected. So we call it not a questionnaire, many a time we call it a observation form. So difference between the two is, in one case the respondents is fulfilling the question. In this case you are observing when somebody is speaking. So you always should have some kind of a form which we call a observation form, which you will be fulfilling yourself while the respondent is talking. So please develop carefully the observation form so that it could take care of the objective for which you are going to do your research. These days there are many tools available, free of cost of course, on the web, and I'll suggest you must practice developing a questionnaire, online questionnaire, through Microsoft Excel also. In these coming slides I will talk about a video wherein they have demonstrated how you could develop a online questionnaire by using Microsoft Excel. You could go to a YouTube and backslash, and the video is watch V equal to 5T P CVT1PE6E, as you are right now seeing on your PowerPoint slide. So you could attempt that and try to do a practice for that. Another very important website where all such tools are available is called www.surveytool.com, wherein you can create your online questionnaire, and these are most effective questionnaire method used these days, and try to develop them and use that. Another probably important website wherein you can get lot of information for developing this online questionnaire and survey is www.ehow.com. So this is another website you could attempt to and think of. Now let me come to very important chapter which I am always very particular of, is called Result and Discussion, chapter 4. Please remember, whenever I teach students and I try to relate a project with the human body, and most of the time introduction I attribute to the face along with the brain of course, but rest of the body, main body, constitutes of what we call result and discussion. And of course your fingers, arms could be something like limitations and bibliography and all that, but what I'm going to stress is result and discussion is the main body of your report. So you have to give a importance to this data. Now let me share with you some of the reports which some of the students had submitted. One of the report I am going to show you, which Shweta, I'll ask her to help me, is a report which I will call a not so good report. Now if you see over here, one of the student who submitted a research project, here you see he has given a title observation and finding, that means almost result and discussion. Now you see over here he writes on this page few lines like this, then he develops a pie chart, 2 pie charts. But what is strange? The strange is there is no explanation written over here, as if I am supposed, or the person who is reading the report, he has to decipher what does it mean. So where is the explanation part? Any good result and discussion report or chapter should have 2 constituents. One is graphical presentation, another is explanation of these graphics or explanation of the tables, wherein let me see again I find bar diagram and pie diagram, but no explanation of that. Now let me show you another report done by another student, and if I see this report, see here, this is a chapter result and discussion. Now if I go ahead, if there is a pie, there is explanation. What is explanation? Explanation of each. There is a pie and explanation of what this pie means. Pie chart, explanation. So this point I want to emphasize. Your report, result and discussion should not only have a graphics or table, but derived information out of these tables and graphics is equally important. And result and discussion should cover this area very well. Already told, bad reports, good one report, given an example. Then next chapter comes chapter number 5, summary and conclusion, wherein you summarize your whole report and you conclude what you want to say. In conclusion, please ensure when you do research, you are going to prove something different, and you are adding to what more than what other people have done. So summary and conclusion is very important. Many a time a person who sees the report or who wants to, he or she would like to go to summary and conclusion to understand how you have summarized. Then comes in summary and conclusion, lay more emphasis in brief manner, only very significant results. Try to avoid to write insignificance, because I told you in the beginning, in whole of your data analysis, maybe there will be lot junk of information which not be very significant. So please ensure a summary and conclusion should cover only a significant part of the research. Then comes chapter 6, bibliography, very important chapter. And when I talk of a bibliography, what is the bibliography? Bibliography is basically a list of published sources which you have consulted during the course of your research project. And this bibliography could be listed in an alphabetical form, or another style, very popular style, which we called APA style for writing bibliography. What is this APA style is available on the website, what we call www.apastyle.org. Now when I say APA style, this style originated long time back, wherein psychologists, anthropologists, business managers, they came together and established a set of procedures, or we call it style rules of writing the bibliography. So this is the approach which is followed universally, and I'll suggest while writing your project report, you try to follow this style also. And like I give you an example for a book of Ashraf Thapa. Now this is the book if you have referred, and now if you see this book, how you are going to write it? You first, there is the author's name, and now you are not going to write his initial first. You are writing surname first, Ashraf Thapa first, then in capital K is surname, then the year in which this book has been published, and probably on this page you can find out year of publication, like you see 2011. So then you, after that you write the title of the book, Understanding the Nature and Scope of Human Resource Management. You find over here at the end it's written P5. That means page number 5 you have referred during your course of research. If it is more than one page, you write 2 times P and the number of pages. The example will follow later on. Similarly, if you see another example over here, how you are going to write a bibliography once you have referred a journal. Now if you see, this is the journal, and in this journal you have read a particular paper, research paper, which was written by Mr. Murthy. Now you are again going to write Murthy, surname first, PN, then year, then you see over here it's a Conscious Corporation, the Organization for the Information Age. This is the title of the research project which you have. It's on page number 9. Now this is the title you will be mentioning. Now after this you are going to mention which was the journal where this article was published. So this is the name of the journal. So you will write the name of the journal. Then you will write down. Similarly, when you have to refer that some information which you have already taken from some magazine, so there is a particular style how you have to write it. Like you find over here the name Goswami Omkar, and then February, because February month is very important in case of magazine, and then about the name of the article, title of the article, and name of the magazine, and page number 14. Many times you find books which we call edited books. Now herein in the book you have one author of the book. At the same time there are some articles which have written by other authors. Now how to refer that? If you see over here in this slide, if you have taken some reference material from edited book, you write the name of the person who has written an article, and then on the second line if you find the name of the editor and name of the book. So probably this will make you understand while you are referring some material from the book. Many a time you refer some of the websites. Please do not write as a reference www.google.com or www.wikipedia.com. So these are not the references. Probably very wrong impact is made once you say that, well, I have done my researching or referred material through this Google and I am mentioning google.com. For you, the material you have to refer is from the management databases, wherein you will find the research material, and we have already covered 2 important databases for you today. If you have to mention or reflect you have taken some material from the net, try to give complete